That was such an emotionally confusing scene. I want to cry. I want to laugh. God. Stop making me cry laugh. Hello, my loves. I just watched Season 2, Episode 5 of Fleabag, and it is now time for Episode 6, the finale. I am absolutely not ready to say goodbye to these characters. I'm feeling very conflicted about watching this last episode, but I'm dying to see how the story ends, so we're gonna get into it. As always, these videos do have to be cut up for YouTube, so if you want my full-length reaction, you can head on over to my Patreon. The link is in the description box below. And shout out and thank you to everyone who's able to support me over there. I love and appreciate you guys so much, especially my MVPs. You guys are amazing. And if you have not subscribed yet, now is a great time to go do that, because after we finish up Fleabag, we're going to be heading into The Haunting of Hill House, and you will not want to miss that. And without further ado, let's get into it. Boop! His beautiful neck.
What?
I just can't believe you did that.
I know.
Please be a good thing.
Don't. Come on.
It'll come off.
What's happened with the priest?
Nothing?
Oh, so good of you to come and get me.
Get you?
See me.
Come get me. Mom, can you pick me up? I'm scared.
Do you need me to say anything emotional about today?
No, we're good.
Thanks.
Do you want tequila? I'm going to get one.
Hi. Nice to... How was Claire?
Well, he's crazy about me. So that's a nightmare.
Nightmare.
He's back to Finland today anyway, which is good. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Sounds like it's fine.
It is. It's going to be a lovely day, isn't it?
I'm afraid so.
This is my very interesting friend Daniel, who's deaf. I picked him up at a student gallery opening. Utterly fascinating. Can't hear a thing, but is a fabulous physical communicator through hands and lips. I love that. And this is my extraordinary friend, Francine.
Oh,
She's
no.
a lesbian.
She's a lesbian.
And Asif, this is, oh, my God. This is... God, how extraordinary. I always call you darling. This is the love of my life.
She forgot his name? That's so funny, though, because we've never found out his name, so of course she can't say it.
I just wondered if you had a little show planned.
What?
Well, you normally do. And I wondered if there was anything I might need to know about that might happen later.
No?
Good. Well, let me know if you change your mind. Because today is the most important day of my life. And I love your father very much.
You don't even know his name.
So, no more miscarriages.
It's worth a lot.
Thank you. I'll go and put her straight back on her shelf. I thought it strange that of all my pieces you chose to take her.
Why?
She was based on your mother. So nice to have her back in the house.
I want Dad to be happy, and he gets to choose what he wants for his life, but God, I don't want him to be with this monster. I thought you were a fox.
I didn't know you were...
No, I'm fine. You look lovely.
Thank you. So do you.
Well, you see me in the full shebang, you're gonna lose your fucking mind. Better get changed.
Yeah. Good luck.
Oh, I just want them both to be happy so much.
Oh, I don't know what this feeling is.
Is it God or is it me?
I don't know. I don't know.
Fuck you then.
From the first time they met.
Where's your priest?
I don't know. You okay?
Yes, well, I hate my husband and
I'm feeling all emotional.
Pretty weird.
Oh, way to upstage the bride. This is our very chic priest.
That's what I was aiming for, chic.
Particularly good around the.
Thank you.
And this is my very interesting friend Lucy, who is a surrogate.
Hello, interesting.
Why does that matter?
But you knew that, you were there.
It was my miscarriage.
What?
It was my fucking miscarriage. Yes, I thought you'd find that funny. She was just covering for me.
Oh, we were pregnant?
For a few weeks, yes.
It was my baby?
Sorry, so you haven't had a miscarriage?
No, sorry.
Wait, what the fuck is going on here? It was my baby.
I guess it was your baby's way of saying it didn't want you as its father.
Yeah, remember what you said about a fish
Like a
jumping out of the
goldfish
bowl?
out of the bowl, sort of thing.
Yep.
Sorry, but whoever had a miscarriage, could you take it to the kitchen, please?
Could you take it to
No,
the kitchen?
don't follow me, Jake. Oh, and this is over.
Oh, that was such an emotionally confusing scene. I want to cry. I want to laugh. God.
You're leaving me.
No.
Yes.
Are you drunk?
Yes.
Are you sober?
A bit. Could you just fuck off?
Oh, absolutely
No,
not.
I'm staying with you.
I want you to leave me.
Please leave me, please.
Now, I know you look at me and you see a bad man with a big beard.
You are an alcoholic, and you tried it on with my sister.
Fine. I tried to kiss your sister on her birthday.
Oh,
My
honesty.
birthday.
Fine, I mix up birthdays and I have an alcohol problem just like everyone else in this fucking country. But I am here and I do things. I pick up Jake from shit. I make dessert for Easter. I organize the downstairs toilet. I fired the humming cleaner.
You enjoyed that.
I hoovered the car. I put up all your certificates and I don't make you feel guilty for not having sex with me. I am not a bad guy. I just have a bad personality. It's not my fault. Some people are born with fucked personalities. Look at Jake. He is so creepy. It's not his fault. Why the bassoon? You want to know what the bassoon is? It's a cry for help.
Oh my
The
god.
main fucking problem here is
My
that
brain
you
doesn't
don't
know what to
like
feel
me.
right now.
And that has been breaking my fucking heart for 11 years. I love you. I make you laugh. I'm a douche, but I make you laugh. You said that that was the most important thing.
Ah.
I think the thing that you hate the most about yourself is that you actually love me. So, I am not going to leave you until you are down on your knees and begging me.
Please leave me.
Oh man, I didn't think you'd do that in that dress.
A very small part of me actually feels a lot for Martin right now.
I guess the only thing left for me to say is, fuck you.
Fuck you.
How do you blame her? I mean, he's a douche and he deserves this. But that's one of the worst feelings in the world. Trying to reconcile the fact that you are just not what someone wants. You're not enough, or you're not good enough, or you're just not what they want. You know? The painting.
What have you done with him?
Who?
Your father. The wedding is about to start and no one can find him anymore. Can you do something?
Dad? Did Dad
Please.
run?
Please. Please.
Garden.
Upstairs.
Okay. Dad?
I can't get out.
Okay, Dad, you can.
I can't. I'm stuck.
No, Dad.
There's nothing I can do.
Everyone will understand. Honestly, they will be relieved.
My foot is stuck.
Oh.
Everyone will understand? Would you help me, please?
How is it
Just help me get it out. I'm going to be in so much trouble.
What are you doing up here?
Is he looking at old pictures or something? It has something to do with her mom.
I think I've worked out what we need to do.
Let's do it. Do it. Darling.
I'll do it if you tell me why you're up here. Just one honest answer.
What? I don't think...
One full sentence.
I was checking on the mouse.
Dad, do you want to make a run for it? I can smuggle you out in one of Mum's dresses.
You would as well. No, I know.
Oh, I kind of love
she's
them.
Not
I do love them.
everyone's cup of tea. and neither are you, darling. I mean, I'm sorry.
True.
I love you, but I'm not sure that I like you all the time. Sorry.
Hey, you created this monster.
You're not the way you are because of me.
I know.
You're the way you are because of her. And it's those bits that you need to cling to. Right, can you get my shoe? I just want you all to be proud of me.
We are proud of you, Dad. You have 2 daughters who love you, even if you don't like them. Oh.
I like Claire.
Dad!
Stop making me cry laugh.
Come on.
I don't think I can.
Smiles, charm.
Off we go. Oh! Stop
You
it!
know how to love better than any of us. That's why you find it all so painful.
Yep. Yeah, you need to let that... Yes, you do, and you need to let that sink in. My lovely bag of fleas. I'm sorry, I have to blow my nose. I'm turning into a crying, snotty mess. Okay, sorry.
Okay, Dad.
No, stay. Stay.
The daughter that reminds her of his ex, walking him down the aisle, her nightmare. Look at her face.
Darling.
So,
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming today to celebrate the love between these 2 very special people. Before we start, Jake has asked to play another piece on his bassoon.
That's a cry for help!
I can't do this reading.
Don't do it.
What?
I'll do it. You go and get him.
I can't go and get him.
Yes,
Why
you
not?
can.
It's too late. I can't leave my father's wedding. It's called Claire, for God's sake, and he's already at the airport anyway.
Well, there you go. Is it running through the airport kind of love?
I'm not going to the airport. You think I was insane?
I'm just
The airport. How would I even find him? Can't get through security without a boarding pass.
No, I wasn't suggesting
I'd have
that
to
you
buy a
get...
dummy ticket just to get through the gate.
You
I
have
don't know when
money.
his flight is or which terminal. Imagine if I knew that. Imagine him finding out I knew all that. Imagine if he was just in Boots buying a pair of tweezers in Terminal 5 and suddenly I was there. Hello, Claire.
Yeah, okay, that would be intense.
Hello, Clarice. Isn't that a thing?
I think what you guys are doing is amazing. Sorry. Whew, fuck me. Sorry, didn't get much sleep last night. So it turns out it's quite hard to come up with something original to say about love. But I've had a go. Love is awful. It's awful. It's painful. It's frightening. It makes you doubt yourself, judge yourself, distance yourself from the other people in your life. Makes you selfish. Makes you creepy. Makes you obsessed with your hair. Makes you cruel. Makes you say and do things you never thought you would do.
There's something wrong with your priest.
It's all any of us want, and it's hell when we get there. So no wonder it's something we don't want to do on our own. I was taught if we're born with love, then life is about choosing the right place to put it. People talk about that a lot, it feeling right. When it feels right, it's easy. But I'm not sure that's true. It takes strength to know what's right. And love isn't something that weak people do. Being a romantic takes a hell of a lot of hope. I think what they mean is, when you find somebody that you love, it feels like hope.
Go out the side way. Now.
So thank you for bringing us all together here today to take words from this book of love. Be strong and take heart, all you who hope. Let's get on with the big bit.
Oh. There you are. Fuck it. Thank you. And thank you.
I fucking love how Fleabag ended up kind of being the glue that held the family together. When it seemed like she was the broken one that was always causing problems, the truth is her willingness to be broken helped pull everyone back in and keep everyone afloat, you know?
They're really into each other, those two. It's nice.
They really pulled it off.
Was your sister okay? She
Yeah,
seemed
she
bit on edge.
to her work thing.
Wow. Dedicated.
Addicted. It's God, isn't it?
Yeah.
What?
Damn. You know the worst thing is that I fucking love you.
I was feeling I should just turn it off right then. I was feeling so good and happy.
No, let's just leave that out there just for a second on its own. I love you.
It'll pass.
Fuck!
I love you too.
Fuck.
Okay.
I just can't.
Fucks.
He went that way.
He went that way.
My way. See, I've been having me a real hard time, but it feels so nice to know I'm gonna be alright. She doesn't need us anymore. I'm gonna be alright.
So that was Fleabag. I mean, I have to admit that I'm fairly broken over the priest and Fleabag. I just wanted more for her, you know? I wanted her to be loved, truly loved, for her, and not because she was a lesson for someone, you know, or because she helped him feel closer to God. I really wanted her to find real love. I really wanted her to be happy and to feel loved, and was not wanting to end the show on her saying it was God, isn't it, or whatever, and he said yes. Oh. That's just such a shitty place to be when someone has told you they are in love with you, and then they realize, / you realize later that they were just kind of swept up. They aren't as in love as they really thought. Not something I wanted to watch Fleabag go through, but I do recognize that it was a healing moment in some ways for her too. I recognize the kind of look of acceptance and resolve she comes to in her face, you know, and when she's walking away, she's clearly come to a new chapter in her life and she's willing to let go of us and she doesn't need us as a crutch anymore. And you get the sense that she's really ready to open herself up and live more vulnerably now. But you guys know me, I'm a hopeless romantic, so I'm definitely sad they didn't end up happy together. Glad that they could be a healing lesson for each other, but I'm just sad. I absolutely adored the Fleabag and Dad scenes in this episode. I love how she wrapped up their relationship for the show. I just love how there's so many times where it seems like the dad kind of keeps Fleabag at an arm's length, you know, because she reminds him so much of her mom and it's really painful for him. But I loved that in this episode we see the flip side of that coin and how much he actually needs her and how much strength he gets from her and how even though it's painful for her to be a reminder of her mom for him, sometimes he needs that reminder and he needs that presence of her mom in his life still, even though she's gone. And I love the contrast between his relationship with Fleabag and his relationship with Claire because, you know, when they're having the talk and he's like, I love you, but I don't like you all the time. And then she says something about Claire and he's like, I like Claire. It's just funny because it's one of those things where you can't have the good without the bad. Like, Fleabag can cause him a lot of pain because of how similar she is to her mom, but that also means that she can bring him great comfort and assurance and strength because she feels so familiar and comfortable to him because he was so used to her mom. Whereas Claire, he doesn't have the extremes with Claire, so of course he likes her more often all the time, but he also doesn't have those honest conversations with Claire. Even though they're rare with Fleabag, they happen and they are able to have a kind of deeper conversation in their own way. And that's not something that you ever see him do with Claire. Definitely not something the show gives you the feeling that they do ever. So of course his relationship with Claire feels so much easier, but that doesn't mean that it has more substance. And I love that that contrast is a perfect example of what the priest says in his speech, how love is not easy. Love is tough because you do get those extremes. And not that the dad doesn't love Claire, but I do think it's an example of that kind of idea playing out. So I really loved that part, and I loved when the dad said, I can't remember exactly how he put it, but basically said that Fleabag is just better at loving or knows how to love more or something like that, and that's why she finds everything so painful. Because again, you can't have the good without the bad. She allows herself to love more and therefore she feels more pain and she struggles more. And I think that's such a real thing and a really fascinating thing to discuss. But I also just love that the dad said that because I love that he not only recognized that and saw that, but also said that to her and gave her that recognition. You know, I think in a lot of ways the family, whether on purpose or not, ends up treating Fleabag kind of like she's just not as good at being a normal person, you know? She's just always making mistakes and causing scenes and all that. And so I loved that in that moment he was making it clear that he does know that she is the way she is not because she's not good or because she's broken, but because she allows her heart to be more open than they do. And it almost felt like a little bit of admiration from him for that. So I loved that moment. I'm thrilled that Claire went to get Claire. I'm so glad that someone ended up happy and in love. She cracks me up with her, well, he's madly in love with me, it's a nightmare, or whatever she said. She sure loves a crisis. She even needs to turn good things into a crisis so that she can enjoy them more. He's madly in love with me. It's a nightmare. She deserves it, and I'm thrilled. This show was absolutely incredible. I don't know if I've ever cried that much. I'm still holding back tears. I'm like on the verge of crying still. I mean, I feel like everyone says that this is a comedy, but honestly, this was one of the best family dramas I've maybe ever seen. The characters were all fantastic. The relationships were all brilliantly done. The journey that the show took you on and the evolution and the arc of all of the relationships were just art. This show is art. This show is absolutely Phoebe Waller-Bridge's masterpiece. Thank you to Phoebe Waller-Bridge for creating it. Thank you to all of you guys for suggesting it. This show has absolutely affected me in all of the best ways. And you know a show is good when you feel different after watching it. Phoebe took us to church, my loves. So, now that we are done with this amazing show, The Haunting of Hill House will be next. Just another reminder that if you want my full-length reaction to this episode, you can head on over to my Patreon. The link is in the description box below. And thank you for being here with me today, my loves. It is an honor to have you spend your time with me. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.